continuing the investigation.
Hello.
It took a lot longer
What kind
than I
of
thought it would.
insulation is that supposed to be? If you kill us, Matthias will drag me back from beyond the grave just to give me an earful. Scrap this and start again. I'll double check it. There's door dialogue. Who did not?
Oh, it's Heinrich.
He's smoking. Lord Captain, didn't expect to see you in this compartment. Are you out on a stroll? Taking in the sights of your domain? The blue glow of plasma is especially striking at this time of the watch.
You're the most mawkish infernist I've ever met, Master Montag. Your Lordship, welcome. I'm Shift Foreman Niji, in charge of this section. If you ever need anything, I'm here to help. Infernus Master, what exactly are you doing here? That's not the voice I gave him. Doesn't matter.
Carrying out the routine drive inspection. The regulations require scheduled checks to make sure the insulation isn't weakened. The sensors haven't been tampered with and the reactor isn't about to blow anytime soon. Just business as usual. It's strange that the senior officer is conducting the inspection alone. According to regulations, there should be an entire squad of Inferni, and the personal presence of the Infernus Master is necessary only in emergencies.
Hey, Heinrich, who did this to you? Gesturing at the bruises on his face.
A little gift to remember the enforcers by. We've had a small disagreement. They thought they had the right to beat up and starve innocent people while investigating the incident in your lordship's bath chamber. I thought their noses were too straight and they had too many. So we politely exchanged opinions. An enforcer's baton is pretty sturdy though, but not as thick as the skull of a hard-boiled infernus. I have to give it to Jocasta. Her officers earned their rations. They clobber you good.
So why are you... Shift Commander, Foreman, tell me about yourself. What kind of person are you? I've never met you. I'm a Voidsman, Your Lordship. Grew up on Footfall. Joined the crew at 14, spent my whole life in the Bay. I've raised no family and made no fortune, but I've climbed my way up the ranks. I don't know anything but my trade in this compartment. I am my trade in this compartment, Lord Captain. Hey, Heinrich, why are you really here?
Found me out, have you? I'm not really here about the reactor. I heard a rumor that you'd gone to investigate the plasma drive chambers, so I thought I'd make sure everything went smoothly. Your lordship is accustomed to associating with people of your rank, or officers at the very least, but here? This place is home to voidfarers of simpler manners, whose clan customs may be unfamiliar to you.
Our customs are decent ones, Master Montag. I'd rather boil myself in plasma than let anything happen to the Lord Captain.
No offense, DJ, but if you can find even 3 people in this bay who can give a report without turning the air blue, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. You're a good bunch. I'd hate to see you insult his lordship with some foolishness and not even realize it.
Thank you, Heinrich.
I'm just keeping an eye out, your lordship. Feel free to ask old DJ any questions you have. He knows the plasma drive chambers like the back of his hand.
That's right, Your Lordship. If something isn't to your liking, or you find anything suspicious, come to me at once. Hey, Misha, have you ever seen a symbol that looks like a serpent in front of a star? Somebody keeps dabbing it on equipment and bulkheads. If I find the scoundrels, I'll tear their hands off and send them off for servitorization.
But then they're without hands.
Is it some kind of sedation? Sedation? I didn't know. Thank you. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. If you see one of these, let me know. We'll try to find these artists. And there are some servitors that don't need hands. That's what the claws are for.
Simply.
I've also seen it on some bulkheads, crates, doors. I just assumed it was the mark of some small clan. Many voidsmen mark their workplaces with family symbols.
I want to know more about this bay. We are proud of our chambers. Power feeds the ship's main engine from here. There are other drives on this ship, but ours is the mightiest. That is to say, we do important work. Working with plasma is dangerous, but we have a good crew and not too many incidents. The esteemed tech priests are satisfied with us. Machine spirits are all working as they should. The Inferni don't complain about it either. We fix cracks in the reactor vessel on time, and we fix leaks. I guess I'm taking my leave to go investigate whatever this problem is.
There he goes.
Screaming into the wind.
Loot! Loot. Loot!
There's always something about looting things in our own ship.
Thank you
Loot!
for turning the servitor.
He was just a little confused. They're all a little confused.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, I know what this place is. Uh-oh. All the cargo lift.
I need to look closer.
Why did you not call? Why did you send the cargo lift back down?
Because not going in.
Hi.
There we go.
Fixed it.
This guy wasn't good. Apparently.
We got a new Aquila and my backpack.
Your backpack. What?
What does the new Aquila do? Area attacks.
And the backpack is hit things real hard, inflict bleeding on things.
Fancy.
Is there money to be made?
Wasn't Arik right here? Yeah, he is. Hey, do you have anything to say?
Bitch!
I'll go to search your
Don't say
lordship. I'm returning
That's not
to
Heinrich.
take my lead. Yeah, that's why I read it. Because it wasn't Heinrich. They're just standing next to each other.
He's just being watched. It is fine. There's a purple thing over here.
Backpack. Oh, there's your purple
Cache
thing.
note.
Oh.
All the scraps reads is received. Need more. They're hiding something here, sir.
Oh, he might be able to, that's not his name. Whatever. He might be able to, recognize it, apparently.
Once again, you're basically their god. You determine what their names are.
And I found
I
this.
didn't set somebody on fire before we went into this. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I found this note in one of the caches. What is it?
Yak.
What is that? We've got smugglers on the loose? Who else will be hiding these strange messages?
Got messages.
I have them drawn and quartered on the turbine, I will. Now I would like to find out what they're smuggling.
Mind if I take a look? Need more what? Whoever wrote it, they didn't want anyone who wasn't in the know to understand. Using caches to exchange messages is a good way to keep things hidden from the enforcers. It's how some workers procure intoxicants and other items they're not supposed to have. There was another cache somewhere nearby. You never used the same one for both the transfer and the correspondence. Too risky. What? I've never engaged in such business, I swear. I've just heard how it's done.
Sure, Henrik. Sure. Someone's got something.
What do we have here?
Oh.
Oh,
I found the Weber.
the Weber?
You found a Weber. Where did you find the Weber?
Over here.
Right
And a weird
there.
symbol.
Right next to the weird symbol.
Improvised Weber.
That weird symbol is everywhere.
Let's not waste time with
Especially next to all the caches. Hey, you dude that I just ran away from. Apparently I found something new. There was an old cache hidden under one of the serpent symbols.
I think you found someone's secret stash. What was it? A moldy Nutribar? Hi-ho, a few thrones? Workers often hide their belongings or banned items from the enforcers or covetous neighbors. Maybe someone marked their cache with the symbol to make it easier to find later?
That's just what we need. More secret stashes. I hope there is nothing forbidden in it. Forgive me, your lordship, but voidsmen are simple folk. I've been trying to wean them off of their grubby habits for years, but give them anything worth having and all they want to do is hide it in a hole like a rat. I found this in a cache marked with a serpent. It's an improvised Weber. Machine sparks shake me. A homemade weapon and assembled right in this compartment. The markings are the same as those on the local machine parts. This is a very serious matter. It seems someone is plotting a riot and secretly building their own arsenal from scavenged materials right under our noses. I dropped my glasses so I couldn't see.
Niche is right. They should get the whole bay executed. No wonder these scoundrels are so cautious.
We need to find and capture whoever set up these caches. And hit the weapons. To tell you the truth, I'm no good at hunting rule breakers. It's not what I do. You give the orders, and we will do it. Where are my glasses? There they are.
Did you have them when we started?
I did, and then I dropped them mid-line.
How'd that even happen?
I was driving with my face. Options are to set up an ambush near the caches. Sooner or later someone will come and check on them, or we'll conduct a raid and turn the place upside down.
That'll do it.
Conduct a raid will be really loud and they will see us coming. If we set up an ambush, they might not see us coming. As I am getting no feedback, I will just unilaterally decide to set up an ambush near the caches. If these guys are smart, they'll spot the enforcers near the cache and stay out of sight, and your lordship will be spotted even quicker. Then we'll use the Inferni. They also carry out inspections here. No one will suspect them at all. That's just passing the buck off to them, isn't it? And then our job is done.
Well, either you bring in the enforcers, you use the people that are always here, or you use the people that show up to repair things.
Yeah, no, just use the Inferni. I trust them the most.
Will help. I have a couple people in mind. Tough lads. I'll get them here right away.
I would have to have another look around first. Just in case.
I'll be waiting for your cue.
You may carry on with your search. Unless you've seen everything you intended to go look at.
There's a lot to do here.
Heed these words and commit not the transgression of industrial accidents, praising a Messiah thrice, and only. Only then lay your hand upon the lever. Pull the lever with confidence and restraint, for the machine spirit's tolerates no haste.
Bleh.
Probably no point to just talk to the random tech priests that are around, or the deck enforcers.
I always have a backup plan.
Why are you bleeding?
Who is bleeding?
I guess I'll be fine.
Who's bleeding?
Medina for
Medina's
some
bleeding.
reason.
Oh, that was me. I'm bored. And it literally is of no consequence.
Except for those injuries you're putting on people.
That I can fix. It's fine. I fixed it. See?
So you're wasting materials.
That we can get several hundred of.
That's besides the point. You're wasting materials.
No, I'm not. Not a waste when they're infinite.
They're not infinite.
They are infinite. Soon, actually.
They're not infinite now.
They
Which
are.
means you're wasting materials.
No, they are infinite.
It would be if we had a pyromancer.
Oh, I am a biomancer. What do you mean?
That will willingly heal. I'm ready. Let's just catch the vermin.
Consider the dirtbag caught, Simon.
Hey dude, you look suspicious.
Have you lost something, friend? Let's give you a hand. Get 'em, boys. Geek. The man kneeling before you has an ungainly build, a stubborn jaw, and a heavy gaze. He looks no different from any other worker in this compartment except for the tattoo on his forearm. Its design resembling a worm devouring a star. One of the Infernus workers is holding the Weber taken from the prisoner, exactly like the one that was in the cache.
The weapon, hand it over. What you saw, keep it to yourself. Your cooperation with the enforcers will be noted.
You're alert, because your awareness is higher than mine, unfortunately. Please study the prisoner.
The pigment of the tattoo looks fresh, standing out starkly against the color of his skin, which means that it is a very recent addition. You look closely and notice a pair of scars at the base of his neck, suspiciously reminiscent of an almost healed bite.
Ah yes, 9 XP.
That matters sometimes. Who
We are
is this
level,
man?
like 30.
There was a time where we were 1 XP off of, the next level up. That was relatively recent. I
Oh,
think
and
level
more
20
mean
now
we've
to
done
30.
this a lot, and these 9s have stacked.
Yeah. So, who is this man?
Shelf.
Schaufgalin, servant of the blessed lathe Beta 2 diligence, low-ranking worker, easily replaceable, no apparent signs of mutation.
Good work, Heinrich. Were any of your people harmed?
Thank you, your lordship. Not a scratch on us. He's a piece of work, right enough, but no fuel compartment fire. More like a sparking cogitator.
I smile.
I don't think you're smiling.
Words.
You're
Still
glaring.
smoking words there.
I know. I was just looking at it. Address the prisoner. Well, do you feel like talking? Yet. I've got nothing to say to you, heretic.
He's so sad.
Allow me, Lord Captain. Please.
Or me. I'd be happy to oblige.
Ooh, I can choose between Heinrich and Jocasta?
Or
Can do it yourself. Like a real man.
Do you think I'm gonna dirty my hands with this? I don't even know his
Yes.
name.
Exactly.
I think if you want to lead by example, you will. The true iconoclast way.
Don't turn my words against me. How dare you?
Don't have a word so easily turnable.
So I'm a heretic. I'm starting with the first option. I'm a heretic, am I? Either
Maybe.
fear has robbed him of reason, or he has a very skewed perspective. You're a false believer, a fake captain. You're leading people into the gloom of heresy, away from salvation. Speeches of your enemies, Monkey, sound like just like your own. Fanatical, composed of nothing but rage and contempt. Is even that not enough to make you wonder? Calm yourself. Talk to me, and I will not let these people do what they intend to do. Tempting are the promises of heretics, to burn or as the darkness curse void, in which they bury the soul of those who trust them, which means he will not talk to me. I will lead by example, I guess. Just conduct interrogation myself. There could be more experience.
As you command. Although I believe this zealot will require some effort, questioning fanatics is a long and exhilarating process.
Inject him with substances. Hmm?
Your nightmarish mutation.
That might just make him crazy.
Sir, are you telling me to inject somebody?
Stop.
What do you mean? Why? Stop!
Have you filled out the proper forms to inject someone?
Yes! I'm a licensed doctor!
Alright.
Sir, I can do this, trust me.
I mean, I did say I was leading by example, which means I have to do it.
I mean, you can, but like... No one will know. I'll just give you a thing that says you can do it yourself.
No one will know.
No one knows except for everyone that's sitting around here watching us.
Well, no, he simply just fills the syringe and then you put it in.
Yeah. But it's only going off of my skill. because of the injection you need. I give it to you. You just put it in. Like it's not hard. You just stab it wherever.
Stabby
It works
stab.
fine.
Yeah.
I feel like a hammer isn't the right tool to fix this sparking cogitator on our left.
I disagree.
Have you tried a bigger hammer?
You ever try a hammer? You ever try using a hammer or electronics? It works sometimes.
Yes, the wires aren't quite connected. Conk, conk, conk.
Simply.
I feel the need to start with warp visions. Because it's first option as well. So start with warp visions.
A haze of psychic frost coats the floor at your feet. You and the rest perceive only glimpses and shadows of what the Empyrean terror is creeping through the weakened veil. But the warp senses a weakness in the mind of the wounded and frightened man and sinks its claws deep. The prisoner begins to shake, his face contorted by a grimace of pain and horror, blood bursting from his nose. His eyes roll up as his gaze inside his head at things that no living soul should have to witness.
Your song. I hear it. But I won't break.
Not much longer, your lordship.
Now you can inject them with your whatever substances you want to inject them with.
Hey! Woo!
His brain's only a little melted already. The chemical concoction burns the man's mind from within. His muscles twitch, tense to the point of his sinew cracking. A torrent of nightmares born from his subconscious assaults his brain, but he cannot even scream. He moans, choking on his own saliva.
See?
I'll talk.
It works. Every time.
Prisoner is ready to cooperate, your
I
lordship.
don't like how she has a radiant smile.
Now she happy.
That shit was hot, my lord.
You know, you're not fucking wrong with
I
her
wonder if it's not
personality.
too late.
Ooh.
I don't care. But whatever.
Again, the Dark Elf is gonna be a fucking problem.
He's not. I hate him.
Doesn't
Who?
matter. Investigating his interactions with Jocasta here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Don't worry about it.
No, you don't.
So, to you, prisoner, who do you serve? Whom do you serve? The cult of the Ravenous Star, the true believers, the righteous, the purest congregation, they who hear the songs of his angels. This angel, is that the old sorcerer who appeared before me and promised my demise? Did he brainwash you all? Or is someone else leading you? Old sorcerer? No, the angel is not of the woeful human form. He is Splendor. Splendor? He's Splendor. His visage is the divine inspiration of the many-armed emperor. You, faithless one, are granted the honor of gazing upon the Magnus, our good shepherd, our messenger. If you beheld the angel, you would scratch your own brain out through your eye sockets, for you would realize the depths of your wickedness before him. I was a Xenos cult.
Many armed? Blasted Lord Captain, we're dealing with a extremely dangerous Xenos cult that excels at hiding amongst humans.
What do you mean? What do you know about our enemy?
Very little, as per regulations. Every master at arms passes a special instructions to their successor. Instructions that more resemble disturbing tales. Some of them mention genetic cults, covert clans, cliques, and sects that all share one common trait: Xeno infestation. These things pass themselves off as ordinary people, or as rabble or preachers, corrupting new groups. They pray to their unholy idol, which they often refer to as the many-armed emperor. They create ever-growing families and produce offspring, hideous at first, but with each new generation more and more human in appearance. And then they rise up.
I've heard of them, and every tale was awash in blood. They are the reapers of the great devourer, predators that have bloomed from the seed, beasts whose gift it is to turn the weak-spirited into enthralled fighters. Beware of them, Alien Touch, for when they are near, even a loyal friend may turn out to be a messenger of death. Why the many-armed Emperor?
Their arms, Lord Captain. These Xenos have more arms than normal. They twist and pervert our faith, probably for the sole reason that it gives them blasphemous pleasure.
Why do they choose to act among the rabble, specifically?
The lower decks have plenty of dark corners for the Xenos to lie in wait. Commoners are too dull-witted and spineless to identify the threat before it's too late. And at the same time, they are dull-witted and spineless enough to serve as cannon fodder to be thrown at the cult enemies when the uprising begins.
Oh, she called them dull-witted and spineless twice in that same paragraph.
Sure did.
Huh. Tell me how you really feel, I guess.
I thought I actually read the same sentence for a second.
What is their objective? Power? Bloody sacrifices to their gods?
Their end goal is always mutiny. They can prepare for many generations, accumulating weapons and numbers until one day they attack. That day is their day of revelation, the apotheosis of their profane faith. They think that on that day their blasphemous star children will descend from the void and elevate their worshippers.
Let us return to interrogating the prisoner.
Nod.
How did the conspirators recruit you? I believed. I found him. I bowed to him. His angel's kin granted me a revelation. It entered my flesh. Let me join the congregation. I wish to know everything about your vile cult. We believe in the many-armed emperor. He who waits for his children, cast out into the unknowable abyss. He is kind, merciful. He uproots tyrannies of evil, and sends his angels to the righteousness. An angel's kin follows. The man lowers his gaze with an expression of surprise. It seems he has described his paltry religion in its entirety. Why is he surprised, though?
This is a pawn, a mindless tool. He is brainwashed and forced into submission. He is not even a distributor of ideology. He is merely fed the rudiments, and without trusting him with anything important, they sent him out to serve and die.
What are you plotting? A mutiny? Death. Yours. Fake Captain. The faithful are already aiming for your heart. I was ordered to stockpile weapons so that when the fateful hour comes, the righteous would not stand unarmed.
I wouldn't say that these improvised weapons are that much better than fighting with bare hands, but until we are done with the cleanup, every enforcer will carry a combat knife fit for cutting through nets.
Where are you hiding? Where are your leaders? In a sanctuary, a tomb for heretics, a quiet place.
The dynastic crypt. The vermin have infiltrated the crypt, holding the bodies of the worthiest servants of the dynasty. No one is allowed inside save for the Lord Captain Personal's retinue, and they dared. But how? The crypt's defenses are impenetrable.
They snuck in with what's her name's
They hid in the ashes.
body.
Yeah, yes.
I presume our next objective is the Von Valentius Dynasty Crypt.
I mean, I jokingly say that, but this is probably the one thing that could actually hide in the ashes, inject themselves as tiny eggs activated by heat, and then just fucking...
Yeah.
Yes, your lordship. We must attack now while we still have the element of surprise. I will lead the strike force, but I will require your presence and Confessor Adalbert's help. Fierce machine spirits guard the dead. They won't let an armed troop pass without a direct command from the rogue trader and the ring of the ship's confessor. I will meet you at the doors. And this vile scum, with your permission, I'll throw out the airlock. I doubt he will be of use any further.
Hey James, do you know what that heretical option is? Just off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head, but it's digging deep. I believe it's not letting him throw out the airlock and letting him profess things under your name instead, if I remember correctly.
Ah, I see. I hope you're aware that whenever I see a heretical option, I'm going to ask you what it is. Because I know I won't be able to see
I
it.
blitzkrieged through most of those options, so I'm not going to be able to answer all of them.
Hey, Thaddeus, we went over this before we hit the record button. Do you think he reads?
You're right. Never mind.
There you go over this. But how much do you read?
I actually read a lot.
That's good. Reading's good for you.
Like I have a whole bookshelf full of books that I have read several times over.
Nice.
My favorite book series is Christopher Paolini's Inheritance Cycle.
It's a very good series.
Paolini? I don't know
I
how to
like
say
books
his
that
name.
have pretty pictures.
Fucking Zoomer.
Fuck you, don't call me that.
Hey.
I'm not one of those.
I mean, you are, technically, but it's fine.
I'm not.
You are.
You are. You're
I
a
will
Gen
say-
Z.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm just black.
Ah,
I'm just black.
You don't belong to any other generational denomination.
Everyone in this
I mean,
call,
it's for
except
generation.
me, is a Generation Z baby. Like, all
Eric's
of
a
you are.
millennial.
No, it's not.
I am the in-between that
He
no
is,
one wants to
technically.
claim.
No one
He
wants
is
to claim
technically
the-
an in-between.
No one wants to claim the years between 1996 and 2000, really.
I am the Zillennial, granted both powers and every disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Technically, both you and Medina are millennials.
Wait, wait.
You're not a millennial, Medina. You're a zillennial. Because the last, you're a Zoomer and a millennial. You're the in-between.
That's why you should
shut
believe
up.
in microgens, which plenty of people don't.
Yes, there's a lot of people that don't, but
They actively moved the fucking goalpost for
So, I'm half retarded.
years, though.
so
Please.
Right.
Take it
He
out.
doesn't deserve an easy death. Give him to your enforcers for training in the execution of
yeah.
I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the very wrong button. He went out the airlock. He's dead. Whoops. Oh well.
There you go.
That's what I get for hitting the buttons on the keyboard instead of clicking the words.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That was 6.
What did you click instead?
I click toss him out the airlock.
Listen to that, just put them in a compression chamber and let it do the work.
It's like
Someone had to go
95 was the
clean that.
last year for millennial.
What?
What'd you say?
95 was the last year for being a millennial.
I was 95.
A lot of the things I saw were 96.
Yeah, I told you, it changes, it moves.
It does.
A lot of the things that I was looking at said like 97 is the start of Gen Z.
I've seen some things say 98 was the end of millennial, so I don't fucking know. Everything from like proper shit says 95 to 96. It's like the end of 95.
Which is why I choose to just be the atheist of the generations and not belong to any of them.
But instead of throwing the guy in there, like I think he needs to be put in a compression chamber.
There's someone to talk to over here. Please stop pushing him off the...
I want to leave.
I'm trying to figure out who to talk to over here.
Do they have those like big compression chambers? Because that'd be funny.
No.
Keep my options
Damn it.
open.
They should have those here.
What
Like
would they use
slowly
it
turn the
for?
valve over time and see the guy go.
Just put them in an air fryer.
No. Imagine like you're just feeling your body just like kind of like crush on itself slowly.
I mean, being ejected out into space is worse categorically than that,
It's
but
not
you
as
know.
fast. It's not as slow.
Okay, it's not a slow death, but neither is fire. And fire is categorized as literally the #1 worst way to die.
Yeah, you can feel your
They
eyes
sound like
cracking.
pussies.
Because it is one of the faster ways to die, but on a scale, it is the worst way to die.
You feel all your nerves burn. But I'm saying you can get to a point with the.
We need to go to the crypt, sir.
I'm saying
need
like
to go to the crypt.
with the like if you compress somebody's body, you can like get to the point where it's not completely crushing them just yet, and you can stop it like there and just keep them there.
Yes, you technically can, but their body will still go into shock because of the pain and will still die. It's the same thing that when you fall off a building or jump off a building or whatever, you die before you hit the ground because your body goes into shock and shuts the fuck off. It's the same principle. You're anticipating your death, so you're going to die regardless. So it's not going to equate. Like
Unless you get the distance wrong.
Yeah. Yes, but you can still die. You can still die from shock.
It's not guaranteed though.
Oh, this fucking fight. Oh.
Because there's a wingsuiter. He's like one of the most famous wingsuiters.
Oh no.
He miscalculated
Eric, not
and
this
struck.
fucking fight.
He
Not this
miscalculated.
fucking fight, Eric.
There's a reason I picked up the Arik rifle.
God
I don't
damn it,
remember
Eric.
who read for the confessor. I think it should be James. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was
go.
gonna say, hey James, can you do this, please?
Heed me, O guardian spirits. We have come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the dynastic crypt and disturbed the peace of our honored dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage.
Oh, hey, it looks like James too. See, it's a white-haired old man. Carry on.
You have to explain it.
Bleep blarp. Spiky bleep blarp.
Jocasta. Caleb's muted.
Lord Captain, we now require your blood. The crypt will not open without the rogue trader's genetic signature.
Yeah, like gold.
It's dusty in here.
It's a fucking crypt.
That's not
There are
dust.
ashes about.
That's incense ash, by the way, not dust.
Master at Arms, are your people... Nope. Wait. Confessor Abelard. I ask for your blessing before a righteous battle.
Adalbert. Not Abelard.
You're right, Adalbert. I can't...
Yes,
I
Albert.
can't.
I know these fucking weird gothic names are hard to pronounce. I get it, but goddamn, read, boy.
No, that's the dyslexia. I read Abelard.
Abelard.
Because
I know.
D's and
Choose
B's
to read.
are problematic.
Can't make me. Gonna read your line.
James, carry on.
I was yawning, motherfucker. May the Emperor protect his children who carry forth his cleansing flame. Hear the roar of chain swords and the bellow of auto guns, for they are his voice. Oft do I preach clemency to our noble officers, but this I say to you now, lay aside pity and show no mercy.
Oh, cool. That's our arms, sir. People ready.
He get real pissed off when people do shit they ain't supposed to do in his holy places. Like, he really fucking goes burn him with fire, witch fucking trial shit.
Ready as never before, your lordship. They are incensed by this profane intrusion and eager to exterminate the menace before the eyes of our departed ancestors. My enforcers will secure the side sections of the crypt to prevent any flanking attacks.
I guess it's time to bleed myself on this servitor.
It's a little prick, you'll be fine.
I mean, the last time he just like bit into my hand.
That did not sound like a little prick. The squelching, stabbing sound.
Maybe it's a little prick to the Lord Captain.
Nom nom nom.
The panel's mechanical teeth sting your flesh. I feel like it bit into my hand again.
Would never.
Sacrilege! The Hollow Crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose.
This was done on purpose, I'm sure of it. Our coming is expected. Vanguard, provide the Lord Captain with a Luminator Servo Skull. Take care, your lordship, and watch out for dark corners. Move out for House Vaughn of Valachius.
Valachius?
I know. I like saying words wrong to piss James off.
I just love old gothic and like fucking shit like that fucking way of speaking, okay? I love it.
And that's fair.
And it was one of my hobbies to learn it and like really get pretty good with it.
And that's fair. I just like to give you shit about it. Because I can.
It also helped.
Bespin. Damn it, I'm late. I meant to report an act of sabotage. They've cut off the provision supply to the crypt's lighting. You're walking into an ambush.
Whether through darkness or well lit. Why did you fail to discover this earlier?
They covered their tracks well, but I was worried about your safety. Which is why I took the liberty of sending maintenance patrols to inspect the perimeter of the crypt.
What does laudable mean? Well, that's good news. Oh.
An action deserving praise and commendament.
Oh, so that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I had to make sure I wasn't insulting him. He's the only good member of the crew.
Hey, I do my
That's
job.
not part of my immediate party.
He did say crew, not retinue, so.
I'm talking about Joe Costa.
Oh, no, I don't like her. She just wants to torture everybody.
Gex is hot.
Well, no, to be honest, she doesn't want to just torture everybody. She really wants somebody to torture
To be tortured
her.
herself. Yeah.
But she can't experience that without somebody in power being over her, which is
And
why
I'm
she's
the
so
only
interested in
person.
you. And yeah.
She's a high school girl.
Yeah.
Because she can't have this done to her, she's doing it onto others instead.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, your performance is laudable in Furnace Master.
And bow.
Whether through darkness or well-lit halls, you're going in.
I fear I might be underestimating the enemy. The enforcers have already done it once. I The Infernus Guild would join you in this fight if you would have us. To get inside, the aberrations would have to have had made a passage for themselves somewhere in the crypt's perimeter. No one knows the maintenance tunnels better than us. We could find this breach and attack the enemy from the rear. I doubt a few workers armed with axes and torches will make much of a difference, but we would be honored to die in your name.
Then arm yourself properly. A torch seems like a poor weapon indeed. You see, arm yourself properly. That's what I read.
Depends on whose will they get. The Infernus Guild is banned from taking up arms. Our clan is branded because our ancestors were rebels. The station where we originally hail from once rose against Lady Theodora's predecessor. The traitors were killed and the rest of the station was left stranded in a void to die. Fat air or water. Out of those who repented, the rogue traitors selected 1,000 who were allowed on board. Let me just exposit to you for a bit. Those spared people became the Infernus Guild. Repairmen, firefighters, those who bear the brunt of any disaster and are the first to die. That was our penance. It's been centuries, and still we die not just because our duty demands it, but because we atoned for what our ancestors did. The enforcers keep reminding us about it, and if they see an armed Infernus, they'll execute them on the spot. Such was the Lord Captain's will.
I've seen nothing wrong with the Infernus Guild so far. I've seen nothing wrong with the Infernus Guild so far. They work the trains. They fix the ship. They have done a lot of good. So I see no reason. What do you mean they did it?
No, I'm saying in their past, they didn't. So the brand is a thing of their repentance, which has not yet fulfilled itself yet, Lord Captain. I'm not saying they don't do good shit, but removing something that was put there to get repentance may be foolhardy in the future. I don't want them to die any more than you do.
They've been repenting for centuries.
I don't think so much centuries.
No, it's stated they've been repenting for centuries.
I think he over-exaggerates.
And apparently, according to them, everybody that was a rebel or related to the rebels were killed, except for 1,000.
Well, yeah, because your family has access to the healing pools. It's fine. You have access to a thing that allows you to live for hundreds of years, Lord Captain. I hope you didn't just now know that that was a thing.
I'm like 25. I didn't know about this.
Well, Theodora wasn't.
I haven't needed it yet. I know Abelard's like 200.
Yeah, that's why he said Theodora's predecessor. Not predecessor. It was just a generation ago.
Yep.
Well, 2 technically, but...
I hereby remove the brand of shame from the Infernus Guild and permit them to carry weapons. Fight and die for this ship.
I never would have dared to ask, your lordship. We will live up to your expectations, I swear it. Those who die today will die smiling, for today is a great day for our people. They leave.
I may regret such a decision. I am fine with that.
They left anyway. They didn't even go into the script.
Well, they're going around
they went
back.
to go get weapons and go around back.
They're gonna go shove the last guns up their butts.
Wait a second.
Go.
Before you go in, I need to do a thing.
Why are... Set.
Oh,
Why are you here? I'm a frontline. You're a sniper. Why are you up here with me?
Because I know when the combat encounter starts, dumbass.
Well, so do I, but that's not the point I'm making, dumbass.
It's like, I know what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe.
Lord Captain, we like a sandwich.
In the middle of the crypt?
Gates are blocked.
I mean, you're correct. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Keep your eye on the prize.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying, I don't want any of the dust and dirt and whatever from
None of it's dust. None of it's dirt.
the ashes.
These are.
Hi, servitor. How you
They
doing,
come up
buddy?
here. Hey, you can open this chest. Let's open this.
Loot.
Ooh, loot.
Yes, loot the graves.
Some gloves.
It's not like they need it.
Critical hit with the
Critical
ranged
hit with
attack.
Ranged attack. The next attack automatically hits and cannot be parried or dodged.
Fancy.
That's
Arik.
good for Arik. That's good for Earlet.
Mine make me do more damage. Me only get one shot, needs deal most damage.
I will give it to Earlet then.
I
Earlet
don't
doesn't.
remember
Hi,
how to
servitor.
do the thing.
This could be
There's a thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? When I say thing, Arik.
There's so many things about to happen, dog.
I know, but it's
Oh,
the
I
thing in
saw.
this area
Oh, big
specifically.
red line. Big red line just popped up.
Big footprints
You're
in the
the root
dust.
traders.
One of them's
And what's
clawed
the
and
red
mutating.
destiny? Blah 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 blah.
This is
I'm in the right spot to fight.
Oh, I found a thing.
Dead Seneschal.
These needle pistol? Shells?
Skull.
Sir, it sounds like things are happening over there. You
I
okay?
heard something roar, and I am nowhere over there. What happened?
There's a lot of blood on the floor now.
Fucking is.
Where?
It's like here.
You
It's like here in the hallway.
The skull? Why are you clicking that skull?
Oh.
Set.
I don't know if anyone did click on the skull.
We did. It's a button.
Okay. Alright, never mind.
Where did all this blood come from? Oh.
You used to have like several servitors in this little hallway here. They are no longer in this hallway.
I didn't see a single servitor in the hallway.
Can
they
you
were walking-
repair this thing,
They were
Set?
walking to and from this area.
Fast
tech
turning
use
medium
thing.
armor and an old key.
Key.
Hey, you can open that. You walked
a
away
thing?
from a thing you can use.
I didn't look over here.
I
Armor.
always get the job done.
I fixed it. The doors are opening now.
Hey, do this.
Use the old key.
Is it the breacher's armor? Is that what you found?
Yeah.
Dusty button, disguised in an equality. You press it and hear the creak of an ancient mechanism. Something has opened somewhere.
Woohoo.
It's over here. Oh, ooh. Hello?
I'm right here.
Hello? I found a thing! Lord Captain! I found a thing!
What did you find and where did you find it?
Right here.
End of the hall.
Yeah, this is Mort's grave.
Where's Mort's grave? Over
blue
here.
one.
I'll go look in there in a second. What did you
Now
find
Gotta
over
take
here?
his gun.
Backup plan.
All of this.
Actually, no.
What's his grave?
100 different names are engraved to all who made the highest sacrifice for the dynasty and paved their life. Honor and name. I will remember you.
And this is Mort's grave.
Mm-hmm.
Long live Mort, the badass.
He shot like once
archdeacon
and
Mort.
missed half his shots. Which is impressive.
But he looked cool doing it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I only saw him for like a minute.
Anything else to look at here before opening this door?
I think you can open that door, or we can go through this door over here. Is now open, right? No. Where's the other thing? Isn't there another thing in here? I thought that was another
Something
thing.
opened somewhere.
I did hit that button a few times. So I don't know if it would open it and then close it and then open it again.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I'll hit it again.
Eric just hit it again.
I do know.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I think
Sorry,
I just
Seth
opened this
just hit
room
it
because this
again.
room wasn't open. I hit it again.
So Set hit it and then James hit it.
I think it opened that. 'Cause I don't think that was open before. Oh. Then what opened that?
I don't know.
Did it do anything over here? Hello?
Oh, it's
The
good
map
here.
isn't being forthcoming either.
A new power pick and some hospital
Ah.
medikits. Could this be opened over here?
Maybe.
Dropping a guy.
Remember? No.
I think that we would have looted him if that was there before.
You maybe.
I always keep my
I just
options
did, though.
open.
Oh well.
We also got the really good medikits.
Whoa.
And nothing else
Waffle.
opened over here. Doesn't look like anything
Not
else
as
open.
far as I'm aware, but I don't have a high enough awareness to be seeing things secretive.
Hence why I have been running around doing things. Double backtracking and looking everything and everyone. Let's go to the main
Your
hall.
wits about you.
I can't fucking remember. I'm fairly certain we were supposed to fight something in there, but I don't remember.
If we were, then Jocasta and her people running forward wouldn't make any sense. Unless they popped up behind them.
Ambush predators.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forward,
it's these
Deadpool, Pure,
guys.
Crush them all. Hey guys,
Hey, Medina, fire!
It's all right.
Never mind.
okay.
Oh, it's this fight. Ah.
You see those fucking sarcophaguses?
Yes.
Yeah, with health bars.
Yes, they have health bars, and are actually the biggest problem.
Let's
So
see.
get them. Got it.
Ignore him.
You
Got it.
you can't kill them.
Yeah, you can.
Not
It can be damaged by potent telekinetic powers only. It can only be damaged by potent telekinetic powers. Like the
Magus's
telekinetic explosion.
Yeah. So you need to stand near it and make him do his power that was just showed off when we killed those two dudes. Right? So you need to stand near it, make him do that power, and then it breaks.
So James, I need you to go stand near them.
3 of them. Well, I was gonna go up here and kill this dude.
I need you to go stand near those
see
things so
4.
they blow up.
Down, bro. It might be.
1, 2, 3. I see 3 of them.
Did something come out of the coffin?
Negative.
That
The coffins are the
That
enemy.
one.
That
Where
one.
has they gone? He's
They gonna like hit me with
Gene
something?
Stealer.
Yes.
Gene Stealer.
A rain of
Yes.
bolt shells.
Oh hey,
I
because
also hit you with Medina.
because I investigated myself. We all have plus 15 to weapon skill and ballistic skill.
Nice. I don't know if I can reach Medina.
I need to step back some.
No, you'll be fine. I can move forward on my turn.
Where are you going, Garrett?
Woot. I have a lower max range. I've got to adjust accordingly. Also, so long as nobody destroys this, nothing can ever come from this direction.
Yeah, don't break that.
That thing
And
is
then I can just
demolished.
live over here and pew 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 pew.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Carry on.
But watch out for these strongholds.
Oh, I can't.
The
reach.
strongholds are not great.
Okay. I'll put.
And he will target. Where is he?
Whomever is in front, normally.
Well, he also has a tendency to target the Lord Captain a lot.
So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna die immediately, and then just sit out for the entire fight again.
You have your alert.
Oh yeah, I have your alert.
It'll be fine.
Hey! Woo!
He did his job. He's on fire. Now move, Medina. Get in whacking distance.
You know you have two guys right to your left, right?
I'm aware.
They ain't got much health.
I'm about to say, they have 18 health apiece.
I'll deal with him.
They'll
You
be
have to have
fine.
a stronghold.
Yeah, but the stronghold you can't do anything about.
Yeah, you can.
What am I
It's
gonna
like
do?
stand next to it.
And shoot it.
It doesn't break. You can't break it by shooting it.
It does, and you can.
Can you read? Do you know how to read?
Okay, James, would you like to read it?
The stronghold is made of solid stone. It can be damaged by potent telekinetic powers only, like Magnus's telekinetic explosion ability.
You want to shoot it?
You can't. Shooting it doesn't do. Okay.
I don't know if you were close enough to hit Simon Medina, but giving you a chance to do
You
things.
can set it to where he doesn't
Lose his
the
fire.
That's true.
and then yell a bunch.
That's true. Or he could
And Medina's probably
set it
gonna
so he
get
doesn't
the
lose his fire and then
targeted
explode
thing.
himself.
I don't know if they're in range.
I know one guy
Maybe.
is. I don't know if the other guy is.
You goddamn son of a fucking.
Blip. You got one.
He did it. Way to go.
Why does he keep doing that?
What?
I'm alt-tabbing and it keeps opening Discord instead of anything else. When Discord was not the last thing I was on. Yeah, it targeted him and it didn't target on close to the stronghold stratagem.
Well, yeah, he's in front.
Shit. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, goddammit.
I understand your intent.
Like I don't know.
Right.
If I must,
Sure you want to mark the little guys?
tedium is beneath me.
Hey.
That makes more sense.
Marking one of the big guys.
If
Well,
it
he does get
serves
extra
your
turns when the
cause.
prey die, so the little ones dying first
I get a
gives
little
him
bit of
extra
bonus
turns.
if I kill some prey. What else do I want to do?
And
close
that
enough.
slight
I
oversight
understand.
that isn't so slight of an oversight that allows him to auto hit
Death with my
after
hands.
like, hey,
I am not your
here's an extra turn. Now I'm gonna hit the auto hit button, and then on my turn I'm gonna shoot 4 times for free.
Really, I wanted to auto crit this guy,
No, that's fine.
which is
I'm
why
just
I
saying.
made this guy a prey.
Ancestors guide me.
Again, which is fine. I'm just saying the oversight there is crazy to me.
Ooh, I'm going last.
That did it.
Don't stand in that, by the way, Medina.
I figured.
Boop. Boop. Oh, ambush. Okay.
Whee!
Yeah, I can do both. Hey, you. Die. Thank you.
You can do the auto hit thing now if you like.
They're fine.
It would be a mistake to do that.
Those jeans
Swear
here
I
sound
do.
like to run away. In this
No, they're not gonna
closed
run
off
away.
area, right?
Huh? That fucking Scoozy?
Gonna find out, aren't you?
Bitch?
We spent like 2 hours chasing after gene stealers before. I do not want to do that again.
They're not gonna run away. They're not gonna run away. Trust me, they're gonna run this way. Yeah.
Pain of this mortal flesh
I'm in a happy spot.
means nothing.
I also don't think you necessarily have to break them, because if you make it up here, you can just kill him.
Go here and burn both. Yes.
I do have a stack, okay. Hey, look at that damage that he just did to the stronghold.
It's fire. What are you expecting?
Okay.
When is the strongholds? There's the strongholds turn. What all do they do? It looks like they would shoot at us, but they can't target people that are standing next to them.
Oh. Is he acting as... He is acting as that. Oh. That's why they're here. Makes sense. Damn. That's a lot of damage for a neophyte.
It's fine.
That's not a lot of movement from that Gene Stealer. Weird.
He didn't want to run. He's tired.
Who, if not me?
Yeah, he really didn't want to run.
Only got 4 movement points.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Gene Stealers are fast as fuck, boy.
I touched it.
So you slowed them down.
Let's make some opportunities.
It was
Just
part of
got
the
hidden
electrical.
passives.
Yeah, it's the cult ambush. You don't know what they can do until you touch one.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh well.
I'll see to it personally.
I feel like it wasn't supposed to go that way.
I had one less AP than I thought I did.
The thing you did, the thing.
I didn't do that much damage.
You had Endure up.
And
Endure and all that stuff makes it to where you don't take as much damage. See, it does quite a lot of damage. I just have a lot of health.
Bye, Caleb.
That's mean. Well,
God damn it!
keep reading my book.
They're fucked. They're not in range.
You're not gonna stay there.
Hidden from my sight.
Good shot, Irelit.
Saying they're in range of me. Let them try to move and they get hit.
Are we webbed in place?
I don't like how this marksman just spawned and gets to go before me.
He
They
woke
did
up
shoot a
from a
whip at
nap.
us.
He's fine. He's ready to go.
Thank you.
Good shot.
No, he was actually in a problematic position.
Yeah, Eric couldn't shoot them.
I mean, he was pro and I could just walk away, but still. He went too near me and I had my tripwire set up.
You need to kill that sniper. That's out of damage.
The swift.
Hey, he's too stupid to be focused on anything else.
I'm gonna work on our thing, on our problem to our left whenever it's my turn.
I mean, this
Problem
guy
to
has
our
a
left.
billion shots. I think he'll be
Oh
okay.
shit, Caleb's down. What the fuck?
Please shoot this thing behind us. Or not. This way.
I couldn't shoot. I did my 2 shots.
Caleb, what took you out? Jesus.
The
Missed
fucking
it.
bunker. That does 1 billion damage.
If you make your way up here to kill this guy,
Is that in range? I don't think that's in range. What?
Thaddeus.
What? Did you kill me?
What have I told you about holding around a lightning rod?
How?
Every time.
that
It's
is
twice.
down.
What happened?
He arch rifled him.
Eric arch rifle through me. Didn't hit Erlich. Erlich has all the dodge, but hit me because I don't have all the dodge.
Man, why is that tombstone thing broken?
Because that one's dead. Hey, you tried to move away from me. That was a mistake. Good dodge. I have 24 movement. Damn.
I honestly did not think that it was going to hit you.
I don't understand how your arch rifle works, so
Well, it's
I'm not
supposed
blaming
to.
you all that much.
What it's supposed to do is it finds a target and then an AoE around the target happens with the lightning. So the fact that it hit you is weird because you should be too far away.
I think it finds the target, AoEs around that target, and hits everything in the path as well.
No.
You clearly are outmatched.
That's what it seems to be doing.
It might just be because it hates you.
But what did I do to it?
I don't know, but it really does.
It's such a massive combat. I could have built up so many tactical advantage stats.
Pause. Fucking pause. That fucking cutscene just took the damage away from my death from above. That fucking cutscene just stole my death from above damage.
That's
Son of
done.
a bitch.
You're done now.
I guess that attack didn't really live up to its name then, huh?
The Infernus rockets are here. I gotta make sure none of them die. Oh, wait, I'm dead. I can't make sure none of them die.
What could you do if you were up?
Shoot some people.
They are way out of range for you. You have to spend like 3 turns running.
I have
Unless you're me.
run and gun. I can run. I can make it 2 turns.
The fucker ran away.
You got 2 guys behind you.
Just focus on getting too friendly up there.
That's what I'm doing. I was about to say, yeah, if you do that and then can charge this guy. Oh no, you still have your movement. Never mind. Fucking ignore me. You still have your movement. Fuck that. This guy will die. Fuck that.
Don't worry about that guy. That guy will die on his turn. His turn is next. He has fire stacks.
No,
Just go
fuck that shit.
demolish that thing.
I thought when he used Firestorm, it would take away his movement, which is why I was saying to charge into this guy, which makes sense. But he still has 16 fucking movement. Move your ass, and then charge into a different guy.
Oh, you move all the way around him just to go punch Magnus in his back.
You can go there, and if you have the upgraded charge, you go here. I love how they're yellow, meaning we can kill them.
Yeah.
Please try
You
not
tried.
to kill them.
I'm not going to kill them. I have one ability. I.e. I have exactly one ability that can kill them.
Well, that
I
guy's
have quite a few.
Temporary setback.
Someone
It's
for keeping
dangerous
them
down
all
here,
alive.
Hurlet.
Damn, stuck her to the back of the skull. I
like
his
that guy.
style.
Times 2.
Come on, one more time.
Yeah, brother. That's beautiful.
I can't blow myself
Oh,
up because I'll
That's
just
an
die.
X. That's an X. That's
more
this
damage.
one. Well, now I have a problem because now I can't use my really damaging ability.
There you go.
Never mind.
Oh, there they go.
He's closer, but you target me? Okay.
Hey, we probably want to move and take cover behind this guy. Use it as cover from the other things, because those things fucking hurt.
You can
Only
cover
I could
here and then
actually
only
get
that
over
one.
there.
If you can take
I
cover
get
here.
Out of the way.
Yeah. If you can
Well, it
take
stops
cover,
that one from shooting at you.
Yeah.
it stops all of them from shooting at you. Because this is a solid wall. Except for this one. This is the only one that can shoot at you if you're here. Because these
I
are
think-
solid walls.
This guy here.
It doesn't have a clear path.
She has the one on it.
From
Yeah, I have a
there,
clear path
yeah.
from-
I'm talking about here. If you could cover here.
I can't get there.
I know right now. I'm saying when you can.
We're trying to get on the other side of this thing so we don't get shot by these things.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Is there anything I can shoot from here? No.
The
shoot
guy
this
in the way.
Anybody else?
The guy right in front of you.
No. So I'll just shoot this guy. Call it quits.
I move as if unseen.
Gotta get close enough.
Not another one of these
One more time.
Ah, and you can
Except you're out of
reload.
ammo. Swap weapons.
Oh, I do have another weapon. I didn't know that. Look, I forgot. I forget.
Pistol go.
I got all that. Pistol go.
Serves your cause.
Do a thing.
You move
Yeah. It did it.
I only get hit. Do a thing. Next hit, do that. Next hit, do that.
Tedium is beneath me.
And I can see nobody in range, so... That. And you have all that extra movement, so you could actually get up there.
Anything in range? Kind of.
The sniper, maybe.
Can you see that sniper over there?
Icon.
Get his ass, Seabass. How much movement do I have right now? 10. Cool. That'll get me to right here, and then I can jump in this dude's face. So I have a jump left.
Why are you being weird, game?
Does the game be weird and bugging?
Okay, fine.
That requires 3 AP to shoot.
It does it whenever you use the other thing, though. It's just out of range. Well, they used to cost 1. They may have updated it to where I can no longer just cheatsy doodle my way through that anymore.
Potentially. My turn. I'm gonna go here, but I'm gonna jump on the other side of him, Medina. So you
Just
can get on
stand near
this side.
Don't damage him.
Blow up.
Don't damage him?
Damage him.
Okay.
He's really dumb. Just stand
Okay.
there and let him put a mark right on your face.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's gonna smack himself.
Whoops.
It's an achievement.
I'm gonna scream at him though.
That's fine.
It's an achievement, you say.
Maybe not. Just chill.
After this.
I didn't do anything. What? What?
You threw grenades.
I don't know how that happened, but you know, I'm not gonna touch anything. Medina, just stand up here with me. I'm not gonna do anything. Just stand, yell, and don't touch a thing. Because it's apparently really weird, because anything you do almost does damage. And I don't know why.
Hey James, you wanna get lit on fire?
No!
That'll hurt him.
It will! Don't do that! There you go. Now end your turn.
I've been taunted.
Well, you can use defensive duelists or defensive stance.
Yeah,
That
but
doesn't hurt him immediately.
But if he tries to hit him.
Then it might.
No. He missed me.
My reckoning will be
You hit
swift.
Aerolith? How?
With a
that
bolter.
one?
She has 120% dodge.
And they have a bolter.
You're stupid, my guy.
Okay, now you can leave the area. Or just stand on him and let him hit you. Or
I'm gonna use defensive stance. I would have smacked the shit out of him.
No, so we just let him do that, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. So we'll just leave now. I'm gonna heal myself.
I move swiftly to strike.
First time I've used a fucking med kit in combat. Never done this before.
I will
Right.
not.
Too far away. Doesn't matter.
Going to intimidate it so it can't hurt us again. Because that's how that skill works.
You just intimidate machines to not do what
Precisely.
they're designed to do.
You gotta break the machine's spirit.
It has been. It's slowly red now.
I'm gonna
It's
go
been intimidating.
over here. Yeah, good job. I'm so proud of you for trying to hit me. I don't have a jump. Fuck.
Good turn.
Pretty sure you already have it, but I'm making sure you have it. I forgot to heal myself. Fuck.
That'll stop him. And now he's upset.
I feel like it would be an achievement to get rid of all of those as well.
No.
How much damage does that thing fucking do?
1,000,000, literally.
So if you just
Yep,
get by that,
never
you just die?
Well, no, not you. Him specifically. The old man before you resembles a human being, but the scaled, bony growths go from the bridge of his nose to the top of his bloated, hairless head. The grotesque cheekbones and the black claws on his meaty fingers leave no doubt that this creature is a genetic aberration. He utters in a creaking voice, black spittle spraying from his mouth. You spilt the blood of the congregation. You have offended the rest of his chosen children. You heretic. The creature's last words elicits a nervous laugh from nearby enforcers. The irony of this embodied perversion of the human form, accusing you of heresy, is not lost on them. The confessor whispers a quiet prayer. The master-at-arms is watching the old man's every move, her lips twisted in contempt.
Arik, I see you found the hole through which the mutant scum wormed their way inside.
We have. This discovery cost the guild 68 souls. It was crowded in those tunnels. They set monsters on us, but few things can scare someone who has seen a fire in the arsenal bay.
Master of Arms, report.
Strike forces have cleared the side sections of mutants. The freaks fought like madmen, but they could not match the skill of the Von Philacteus enforcers. Once victory was secured, our pursuit units made sure that none would escape. Our flamer squads are in the process of purging the crypt, all degenerates confirmed dead.
Aldobert, how much of the crypt has been desecrated?
The accursed spawn have desecrated the spirits of the dead, but thankfully, they did not have enough time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is the most outrageous, they sought to despoil Lady Theodora's urn. After her ladyship's cremation, her ashes were made into this magnificent relic, an example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it.
Why does Theodora get such a massive throne room, or grave room, I guess, when all the other road traders just stuff in a box?
No.
Yeah?
Not all the road traders got stuffed in a box. They pretty much all got one of these.
There was a sign that said, "We are the rogue traders," and listed said the rogue traders are in this room. Just in the other room.
Just assume there are more hallways.
Gonna need a bigger jar.
They may appear similar, and yet, as bright as monkey relics are on the surface, they are hollow inside. They hold no memory, no life. Do all rogue traders have their remains turned into gemstones?
James?
Sorry. Not all, no. Tradition demands that the Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship's systems that require the rogue trader's genetic imprint. Lady Theodora herself once voiced her desire to be turned into a stone.
I feel like that might be something that you can hold on to. So, from henceforth, the relics are remain in my keeping.
If such is your lordship's wish, I see deep symbolism in this duty.
No, it's an item for Kaleb, I see.
Persuasion increased by 5. You get to wear a dead lady's thing.
That's actually increased by commerce divided by 5, so his is probably a lot higher.
It's
Mine was
like
15,
plus 23 for me.
Yeah. The ashes of the other imminent dead whose rest was disturbed will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics and pray for the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity.
Well then, let's see what the ringleader has to say.
You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of
Just kick him, shut him up.
Your lungs shall become trees of ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor.
I'm gonna kick him.
Go on, torture me, I'll endure it all. My time may be up, but you're all doomed. I'll gladly spit the words of truth in your faces, and you will burn like acid. In death, I will ascend to the hosts of pure voices, and I await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children.
It was you I saw in that vision. Are you the leader of this spawn?
I am the other of the pure. The many-armed emperor has blessed my mind with the ability to behold him, and I guided his children until you came and slaughtered us, heretic.
Their loathsome tribe has spawned a sorcerer, no doubt to help them brainwash more victims and swell the cult's ranks.
What are you? Are you mutants or Xenos?
The pure, the congregation, children of the many-armed emperor, genetic perfection. You never understand you are of inferior flesh. Your genes are woven and from feebleness and misery. We are the new curve of the spiral. We are one and we are strong.
Who is the many-armed emperor?
The true God who comes through the void to us, his devout children. The universe is an abyss of horrors and only he can save us. But not you, vile heretics. You are all doomed.
Why did you make your lair here in the crypt?
Oh, you know, it was open, man.
Yeah.
None wander in here. We are free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act. That's why I ordered the pure to descend to the walls of your bone vault and make this place a sanctuary for the congregation.
You used the words bone vault. That doesn't sound like a positive sort of message you're preaching.
You glance at the gaping hole in the adamantine bulkhead. It's almost unbelievable the mutants are able to make a hole like that. They would have required truly powerful industrial equipment, and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. Now I see why so many inspectors in the adjacent compartments have had accidents.
I've had enough. Hang this carrion.
The many-armed emperor cometh. The true God shall avenge us, and when he does, I will laugh. Peh.
Fucking set him on fire just to be sure. Fuck it.
Fucking hate this.
Burn his feet with the flesh of the bodies of his congregation.
Level up.
Oh, we leveled up.
Go backs. We got
More important things as
a
a
bio
woman
dagger.
I need to put on my neck.
got a new gun and a new stabby thing. Really, what more could you ask for anything?
Better staff.
That's crazy.
Just gonna go through and loot everything real quick, and then I'll worry about level ups.
Now you'll get to loot things.
Not really.
That's not much.
I get the chance to try to loot things.
I'm just doing it too.
That's what I mean by try. Is that everything in this room?
Level up.
Looks like it's everything, so I'm just gonna level myself up real quick so I don't die as easily.
Ah,
Someone went and clicked the demolition button,
that's just a waste of a melt charge.
which means it was James.
There's all of like, throughout all of the chapters, there's all of like 5 to 10 things that we have to use melter charges for. Like, we have to use melter charges for it. Usually you can pick the lock or use any other fucking thing to do the thing with. You don't have to use a melter
Problem
charge.
is,
And we
count
can buy
one away.
like 40 of them.
the problem is it does take one away for a failed attempt.
Yeah, but I don't
You
fail.
know, if we have a spree of, oh god, no, because, you know, RNG does not always like us.
Yes, but I have a
And-
100% chance of success on those. That's the only reason why I click the button.
Then why'd you waste a ball?
Might be
Because
a
I
wrong
wanted to
later
go
that you don't.
I wanted to go the short way, not the long way.
It takes like 2 extra seconds.
I wanted to go the short way, not the long way, and we can buy 50 of them.
Understandable.
Like, they literally come up in 3 different shops.
So anything of note other than the needle pistol and the dagger?
I didn't see anything else that was actually useful.
Alright.
There's a bio dagger that we didn't have before.
That's the dagger that you're talking about. I will look
I didn't
at
know.
this later.
It's great for like a blade dancer.
Hey.
Put it in your
Just about to
offhand,
do.
let it do its thing.
I am.
Not your offhand specifically, because you got all that psyker nonsense going on.
Well, I mean, the other fucking Force Sword is not really doing much. Right now. The Ancient Force Sword is what's doing all of the work at the moment.
So, is there anything else to do in this room, or can we just leave?
Doesn't look like there is.
Can we go out through that door that was over here that Heinrich came in?
No.
Can I talk to Heinrich? Yes.
The bastards made a mess of the maintenance tunnels. Their folks saw a good few breaches and some other damage, and Furnace crews are already doing stuff to make it better.
Yes, they are. Guess then it's time to leave. I didn't get an achievement though.
I did.
Should I? James did.
James got the achievement, but I didn't get the achievement?
Malum se ipsum devorat.
Yeah, no, I see the achievement and it's still locked.
Oh.
Have to do that whenever you get yourself the idea or achievement.
What a dear achievement.
Letting
Oh,
her
for
do
killing
the
Adira. Yeah, you're right.
I always have a backup plan.
I did have a save for that.
And then you just run
Oh,
able
Medina.
like straight through all the mess. Wow.
Nah, I was just looking at her abilities. I don't know exactly what I want to use.
Yeah, I just realized that you're probably leveling up. I'm
A little
sorry.
late now.
You may carry on if you wish. Or I can take us to wherever we need to go next.
Technically speaking, I think that is now head to Targanius and, you know, see if any random events pop up / check in with NPCs.
Alright.
We're also at 10-12 already.
10-12, which means...
So just, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna make a cut just yet because I realized it was 10-12. That's also why I
No
stopped
reason
putting
to.
everything up. Yeah.
So why don't you just do that? Why do you keep getting hit by this in combat? You can dodge it. You know you can. Look at that. What's your excuse?
Because it would have been combat. I'm focusing on everything else and not just staring right at you.
Second chances.
See, that's what happens whenever it
There's
doesn't
no
work.
waste time with pleasantries.
I would like. Ooh. Oh.
Pain won't stop me.
Why'd that deal 1 whole damage to me?
It does a range of 1, 2, 1 plus my psi rating times the staff power. The staff power is. I don't know what the staff power is. What is the staff power? Staff power is 8. It's 5 plus my resolve. So my resolve right now is 3. So it does 1. Between 1 and 1 plus 3 times 8. So 24.
I'm gonna grab melting armor.
Blarp.
Is contempt.
Side, remember? I'll
Which
make
is
it
why I
happen.
make a big deal about bumping my resolve, so this staff attack can have a larger range
Unshakable faith.
where it can do damage.
It's as good as done. Don't suffer fools lightly. I shall enjoy
I'm getting this thing.
everything with
Okay.
unshakable faith.
Off we go to where do we need to go? The bridge, I think.
Just because we're basically at time and it's a thing that you know you have to do. Heinrichs has a dialogue for sure because you finished Kiev Gamma with him.
Then we are going to Heinrich, and that would probably take the last 15 minutes we have.
And since it's on the bridge, it's voiced.
Oh, yeah. No need to read any lines, except for my own lines, which I have to read.
And there are less lines and more options.
Dialogue options. Choices.
You don't really take any hard stances and go in on anything, do you?
Say it again?
You don't talk like a human.
To what do I owe this visit?
But I could. Are you satisfied with the results of your mission on Gavagama?
Of course. The fabricator sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Touching the cogitator did something to you. I want to know what with my 69% chance of success.
Don't fuck it up.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the
Thank you for the
agents
word
of
of
the Golden
confidence.
Throne. In its quest
It
to
worked,
guard
didn't
the
it?
Imperium against
Yeah.
its foes' most
That's what I'm saying, thank
devious
you.
and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psychers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. The cogitator was stopped, yes. I touched an infernal machine that was created to serve chaos. I used it. I delved into the principles of its operation. That was enough. Corruption needs only the briefest brush of contact.
Why is there so much blood on the ship? Hold on.
You see that too, right? I was looking at that and
Hey,
thinking,
holy
do I
shit,
just
what
need
the
to
fuck?
end this conversation and go check out what's going on?
What happened?
Because that
Yeah, it's fine,
entire
but-
area behind Ebelar is just soaked.
something has been
When
removed
I
from this
touched
mortal
the
plane.
cult's cogitator,
Gonna
I
be
drew
on-
a thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
Carry on.
My God, he's only half done.
Is he only half done for you?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, now he's almost done, but... Anyway, like I was saying, I think that's the blood, that blood splatter and all that stuff that's there is the exact same blood splatter from when we did the, first fight.
No,
That had
that's
the
been cleaned
abomination.
before.
I know, but that's the same pattern and it's in the same location as from that fight. So I think it's a graphical bug, is what I'm talking about.
The fight was done on the other side of this area.
Yes, but there was blood here too. And there's blood over there as well, brother.
Is there? I can't see blood over there because I can't see over
There's
there.
some blood over there.
I see a little bit right there, but
Yeah, there's some right there, but I don't know if there's more over there.
Abelard was just doing his duties, as he's been left out of combat for too long.
Sir Argento didn't get trigger happy.
It's been a both.
Or at Cassie have a panic attack and people's heads just explode. What are you going to do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensors machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I'm certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
I think that will be all for now. Let me click that button instead of...
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
I must take my leave to go investigate these blood spatters. Thank you.
There isn't any blood over here. I know when we came into this area there was blood a lot over here and not as much over here, except for when we got to right here.
Like, I know the combat was right here.
I know, but there wasn't a lot of blood right here. Cabela hasn't cut herself, because she's over there.
I mean, she
Or no,
might
she's
have.
over here. She's over here. No, she's not. I was in the right. I
over here.
can't. I've confused myself what the map is. She's right here. She hasn't cut herself yet.
There we go.
You walked over there again. Did I tell you to walk over there? She doesn't. Why do you keep walking over there?
Because I thought she might not that time. I thought I fixed her. I didn't. Hey, Arik. How are you doing?
You have
Oh.
read all of this dialogue.
I thought he might say something more now that he's allowed to carry a weapon with him.
You have read all of this dialogue.
I thought right-clicking him would do something. Do you have anything new to say? No.
You have read all of this dialogue.
Do you have anything new to say? You should have something new to say. Have the Vox Spirits brought you anything interesting lately?
No.
Okay, that'll be all. Have you changed your opinion of me, Jocasta?
For the captain.
That is all.
Proud to serve.
Abelard, did you make this mess?
Lord Captain.
No, that is all.
Lord Captain.
Dira, did you make this mess? No.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
I don't know who made the mess. And nobody has anything new to say.
Dumb it.
Let's take my leave.
Maybe.
No one seems to have anything new to say.
Not even gonna check Ireland? How dare you?
I did check Irola. No, I didn't.
Found this in this guy's brain.
Hey, I found this in this guy's brain. I think you might want it.
Blarp, blarp, blarp.
I don't think that
Lord
did anything for
Jayla.
me. Have you found anything out?
The success has been partial. Dement's Haneman's identity has been confirmed.
Oh god, he's talking to the cog again.
Influence of paranoid
Say it. Stop him.
What do you want me to do?
What seems to have caused him to break his vows.
Shoot the cog, I don't know.
Extensive regions of
Fucking loud, I can hear him all over here.
automated technologies and for now, defying decryption.
So, what corrupted the mess?
An echo of the warp. Energies of the immaterium that had seeped into real space and taken the shape of a Vox signal. I have found recorded cases of similarly induced corruption in the archive. Listening to the void is a perilous occupation.
I could probably come back to this later. Is there anything else that needs to be done with 5 minutes?
Just clear out the dialogue tree at this point.
Any information on that Magos?
The data discovered is unreadable. It is encrypted, albeit only partially, and I hypothesize that the heretic Demence was attempting to decrypt it. I will take every effort to extract a larger volume of data. Information pointing to the unit referred to as the Maimed Hunter is alleged to be of critical significance.
Cool, continue your research.
Response: affirmative. The decryption will continue with diligence and caution.
I'll take my leave.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
End your dialogue.
Since you're talking to everybody, you may legitimately want to go check with Ireland. I don't think you did. And if you did, I was not paying attention.
I did not, because I don't know where she is.
Past Cabela. Out of their way.
That would explain why I didn't go talk to her.
They sometimes just hang out over there. Oh shit, they're doing a thing.
She's actually doing the thing.
They're meditating.
Observe silently so I don't interrupt her.
They continue to meditate.
I'll just wait a while.
They continue to meditate.
I'll...
You're speaking in every option here.
Do I have to go through every option here? I'm speaking anyway.
Probably not.
Just come...
pick
Sit
one.
down and wait.
You begin to meditate. Meditate. It's been a while.
And I got a lot of
Get 100
experience from
XP.
meditating.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking XP. My god.
That was unexpected.
You are still here, Elantark.
You mentioned immersion. What is it?
In your language, this state can also be conveyed with the word meditation.
Well, you didn't actually mention
It
the
is
word
what
immersion.
allows me
Just
to maintain a balance between the outer world and my inner world. And it guards my soul against burdens and corruption.
may continue.
My meditation is immersion. Immersion into myself, my inner world. It is my chance to speak to myself, but without words, or to heal wounds that cannot be seen with ordinary sight. It is difficult to explain, even in the language of the children of Asurian. There are so many meanings and shades in its sound alone, and the monkey tongue is too sparse and awkward. No. Immersion must be seen to be realized.
It sounds like therapy, except you're both the therapist and the patient.
I should say, Alan Tark, that during meditation, the mind does not leave the body. Part of it remains vigilant, monitoring what is taking place outside. So I heard every word you said, and I saw everything you did.
But I didn't do anything.
Restraint is not a trait that your kind is known for. And yet, you did not interrupt my immersion, Alan Tark. A worthy act. I will remember this.
So we have pressing matters to discuss.
Get the fuck out.
I must leave, I guess.
Just over the railing.
Alan Tark.
Yep, I must leave. That is
So
all.
you've checked Irlet, Cabela, Idira, Pascal, Heinrich, Abelard, what? Cassia and Argenta are the only ones that haven't been looked at.
I haven't looked at Cassie, I haven't looked at Jessica, I haven't looked at Jay.
Adira?
Adira I checked.
I forget they exist.
Yeah, you should.
I believe in you. I'll catch y'all later.
I'll see you later.
Okay, good night.
I don't think anybody has anything.
I gotta get going too.
This should end soon. I don't think anybody has anything.
No.
Later.
Okay.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without
Kick her
our
out.
stimulating conversations.
We don't need a navigator. The arrows will work.
Hey, I can't leave.
I have
Huh?
enjoyed your company.
Because
Thank
Caleb
you for the
did go.
conversation.
Yeah.
and dialogue. I can't leave because Medina's leaving. Last one's Argenta, and I can just call it quits.
Greetings.
Cool. You have nothing
No.
to say. Goodbye.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, all done. Everyone can talk to you. Everyone's been attended to. And we finally did the investigation.
You looked at all the random blood in the ship and went, that's right blood, that blood right there.
The blood shouldn't be there. So I dealt with it. And now it's not there. That's it for the DLC quest?
For now.
Funny.
Alright, I have to go find their hideout because I know where that is now. No, I don't. That's a different quest. I'm looking in the quest journal.
Good night.
All this is done.
Later.
This is stuff to worry about later. Have a good night, Medina. Then, what's on the docket for next time? So I can just make my
think that-
save and call it.
I think that it really does go to Nargonius next. barring any, you know, random things. Because there's gonna be random things.
I still have to go in and try to go get that achievement that I didn't get for some reason.
Oh, your own personal, just make it. Yeah, I see.
Just make it nice and pretty so I have everything. I went through the effort to putting the Herald Skull on, and I didn't say anything.
I refuse.
The Herald Skull that announces where the rogue trader is.
It just doesn't want to talk.
He just doesn't want to talk anymore.
I finished my impromptu leveling session of the NPCs that I saw so that they don't get away from me. But okay.
I have all these NPCs to level up. I'll worry about it later. But alright.
Twice as long it should have been, but screw it. The cult is defeated, wholly and completely. Forever. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.